This car just sold for a jaw-dropping $142 million. That's more than a private jet, a mega mansion, and an entire fleet of luxury cars combined. But what makes it so insanely valuable? Let's dive in. Imagine owning a car so rare and valuable that it sold for a mind-blowing $142 million. That's not just any car, it's the Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe, the most expensive car ever sold. This isn't your typical luxury car, it's a piece of racing history built in 1955 and one of only two ever made. With a sleek silver body and a roaring engine built for speed, it's like a time capsule from the golden age of racing. But why did someone pay that much? Stick around and let's break it down. Luxury cars are already expensive, but when a car is one of a kind, the price goes through the roof. In the world of high-end automobiles, rarity is everything. The fewer there are, the more collectors will fight to own them. That's exactly what happened with the Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe. Only two were ever made. But here's the challenge. The ultra-rich are always competing for the rarest cars. And when a car like this hits the auction block, prices skyrocket. Collectors, car museums, and billionaires all want a piece of history, and they're willing to outbid anyone to get it. It's not just about driving, it's about owning a symbol of exclusivity, status, and innovation. So what makes this car so legendary that someone was willing to pay $142 million? Let's take a closer look at its insane features. To understand why the Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe became the most expensive car ever sold, we have to go back to the 1950s, the golden age of motorsports. Mercedes-Benz was dominating the racing scene, winning championships with their powerful and innovative race cars. The 300 SLR was originally built as a race car for the legendary Mille Miglia, but something changed. Mercedes' top engineer, Rudolf Uhlenhaut, saw the potential to create something truly unique. He took the 300 SLR's race-proven technology and transformed it into a road-legal masterpiece. This was no ordinary car. It was essentially a Formula One car for the streets, with a roaring 3.0-liter straight-eight engine that could push it to nearly 290 kilometers per hour or 180 miles per hour. That made it one of the fastest road cars of its time. Let's talk about the design. The sleek silver body wasn't just for looks. It was crafted from lightweight magnesium alloy, making the car incredibly fast yet extremely fragile. It had gull-wing doors that opened upward, a feature that later inspired the famous Mercedes 300 SL. But what made the Uhlenhaut Coupe even more special was that it was never meant for mass production. Only two of these cars were ever built, and they weren't even sold to the public. Instead, Mercedes kept them for internal testing. That meant no billionaire, no collector, and no museum could own one, until now. So, how did one of these end up selling for $142 million? Well, in May 2022, Mercedes made the shocking decision to auction off one of the two Uhlenhaut Coupes to a private buyer. The auction was held at the Mercedes-Benz Museum in Stuttgart, and it was an exclusive invitation-only event. The bidding started at an already jaw-dropping price, but within minutes, collectors and car enthusiasts pushed the price into record-breaking territory. Eventually, an anonymous bidder won the car for $142 million, smashing all previous auction records. The identity of the buyer remains a mystery, but one thing is certain: this purchase made history. But what made this car worth more than an entire fleet of Bugattis and Ferraris combined? Extreme rarity, only two exist, and Mercedes has never sold them until now. Racing pedigree. It's built on the same technology that dominated the Le Mans and Mille Miglia races. Historical significance. This car represents the end of an era in racing. After a tragic crash at Le Mans in 1955, Mercedes withdrew from motorsports for decades, making the 300 SLR one of their last great race cars of that time. Collector's dream. Owning this car isn't just about luxury, it's about owning a piece of automotive history that no one else can ever have. And the craziest part? The money from the sale didn't even go to profit. Mercedes donated it to a global scholarship fund for young engineers and sustainability research. So in a way, this car isn't just legendary, it's now shaping the future. This sale has changed the car world forever. With prices skyrocketing for rare collector cars, who knows what will break the next record? Maybe a classic Ferrari? Maybe a one-of-a-kind hypercar? Now, what does this sale mean for the car market? Well, we're seeing more collectors willing to pay insane amounts for rare cars, and prices are only going up. Classic Ferraris, Bugattis, and even modern hypercars are breaking records at auctions. This sale could push car manufacturers to start offering more one-of-a-kind, ultra-exclusive cars, driving competition in the high-end market. So, what's next? Could we see a car break the $200 million mark? Will another rare gem from automotive history hit the auction block soon? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the luxury car world will never be the same after this sale. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think any car is worth $142 million? Or is this just crazy? What's your dream car? The one you'd pay any price for? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love hearing about the world's most insane luxury cars, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update here on Exotic Wheels. More mind-blowing car stories are coming your way soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.